So I saw your comment on my Facebook page about the F chord and how it's giving you a little bit of trouble. It does for everybody. So when we're learning chords that are what I call our natural chords or cowboy chords. Well, these are chords that people use that, like when you play around the campfire, that type of thing. Well, as basic as those sound and seem, they are hard to make when you first start taking lessons or playing guitar, especially on an acoustic guitar. An acoustic guitar is a little bit harder to play because the strings are heavier and harder to press down than, say, on an electric guitar. But, so what happens with the F chord or the C chord is that you have to range across these strings. And what happens is your other fingers, when you lay this finger down here to make these bottom two strings pluck, like that, okay, that's fine because you don't have any other fingers crossing, okay? And that's where the problem comes in, is as soon as we start crossing a finger to go above and over onto the next string, that finger cannot touch any of these other strings below here. So they cannot go anywhere, so they cannot touch these bottom two strings. So you have to make an arch like that with your finger, okay? And that's really a hard part for people, okay? That's really the trickiest part about making full chords like this, is not allowing that finger to touch the other strings like that, see? So what we have to do is what I call making a bridge over the strings, okay? Now the way I accomplish this is on the back of the guitar, I hold my thumb very low to the back of the neck. So instead of up here on top, like that, I let my thumb come down and it moves my hand out. See, it automatically makes a bridge there? Okay? Now the part that's hard is your first finger has to hold down those first two strings. Okay? So put your hand in a weird position. But if we can learn to open up our hand a little bit, it frees up these other fingers as well. And when you push your hand out like this, instead of gripping like this, when you push out like that, all of a sudden you create a natural bridge with your fingers. Okay? So what we want to do, I'm going to give you real quick a basic. So if you just play these bottom two strings in the first fret, the high E and the B string together, that is the very base of an F chord, okay? So here is your F note. So as long as you play those two together, you can consider that an F, okay? Now, we're gonna just add one more finger with that arch in mind, and we're gonna go like this. So that goes on the second fret on the third string right there, okay? That's that next note in the F chord. Now, that might be a little bit easier for you to play rather than playing this whole F, like that. All I'm doing is taking this note off, erasing it kinda, and playing the bottom three strings, the bottom three notes of the F chord. Try that and see if you like that. So sometimes we can go from a G to an F like that. It makes it a little easier. F is a little bit trickier chord to get to. There's a C right there, and then we go to F. Okay? D to F. So, I don't know if this makes sense, and I hope you can see this well enough. See that? And see where my thumb is? My thumb is way down at the bottom. Okay? And it pushes the face of my hand out to make the arch. I don't know. See what you think. If you like that, let me know, and maybe I can help you do some other stuff. And if you like this video style of teaching, let me know. Maybe we could do this. We could work out a lesson through video instead. Anyhow, have a good day, Linda.